We're gonna cry! Have you ever seen the Atelier series? And have you ever seen these absolutely beautiful and gorgeous girls and said, I'd smash? Well, today, my friends, that is exactly what we are doing. We are going to be smashing or passing the Atelier main series women. A few disclaimers before the video starts. I do want to point out that yes, there are minor characters in here. The reason we left them in, and we did pass on all of them, the reason we left them in is because we wanted people to at least see that the games are there, so they know information on the character and that they know, like, okay, these are all the games, so you still get all the games. We passed on all of them. None of them, you know, we're chosen the other option. We specifically made sure that these characters were just included, so you were like, oh, I might be interested in playing this game, and we gave a little bit of info background on everything, but all of them were passed. In terms of some other characters, there are characters that start out at an underage or a minor, but we used the oldest iteration of every character, so that's why there are some in here, because they didn't have their oldest iteration. But for most other characters, we use their oldest iteration would be like in their 20s, 30s, depending on the character, really. And then there's some that have unconfirmed ages. So for the most part, that's what we went ahead and did. We left them in so you can have just information on the game in case you are curious about playing the game. Other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it 100%.
All right, so starting out with our Smasher Pass Atelier edition.
Yeah.
We have first up on the block, Anise. So as I was telling you before we started the recording, she appears in one game. Atelier Marie, Ellie, and Anise. Message on the Gentle Breeze. She loves spring and is afraid of the dark, but she has no official age.
I don't know about all that. First of all, like, the design is like kind of bland a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. There's what's those big puffy, like the big puffy shoulders is what's like kind of, it makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie. It's like in those movies where it's like the rich, prissy like queen girl or something, you know, and then like in freaking like Snow White or something. I'm 100%. Especially we don't know the age, so we don't know. I mean, she kind of looks like she's in her 20s, but I'm passing. That's just me, though. That's just me.
I mean, she does go to, I think she becomes in the game, she goes to Salberg, where she tries to become a teaching intern. So I would assume she's at least an adult.
Okay.
I like her design enough. While I do agree with much on the coat, I think the rest of the outfit is like kind of plain enough, but also, you know, it shows enough that I would go for a smash on that.
All right.
All right. Next up, we have Annie. Now, she's 7. She is 17. She's a gold digger, and her dream is to marry a rich man. She's also extremely lazy, but she does learn to become self-sufficient by the end of her game. Now, the funny part is, in the intro, she started out living with her grandfather, but her grandfather had a homunculus that he built, kidnap her from her bed and throw her onto this island where she has to learn to become self-sufficient for a contest.
Dang. Well, off the bat, you said she was 17, so I'm going to pass. But I will say, I really like her design. It reminds me of Bridget from Guilty Gear Strive, or like the Guilty Gear games. If you ever played those, that's what it reminds me of. I actually really like this. It looks cool, but also, like, even if she wasn't 17. She looks like a trap, so I don't do traps, and I don't do underage. I don't do either. That's crazy.
No, I totally agree with that. I think that's a very fair analysis of everything, and I would have to pass as well just because of 17.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We have Aisha. Now, this is her oldest appearance. Her second appearance. She is 27.
Oh.
She is talented in making remedies and medications. She's also famous for those skills. However, she can often be naive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I've seen her before from Resna, but I'm pretty sure that was her youngest variation. But like here on her oldest, I like that's some mommy material right there.
Yeah.
That might be my first smash. I ain't gonna lie. That's the dress, the eyes and the hair is like what pulls me in right there. The eyes, it's just like deep in, like that's some like 27. Look, I like them older. That's just me, you know.
I agree. I'm definitely that guy.
And I like the shoes too. The shoes is like what really does it for me down here. The shoes are like, I don't know. It's like they're not like industrial type shoes like Yumiya has, but they give me like that Yumiya shoes vibe where she has like the heels and the little stuff coming off. But I like that, and with like the little monarch butterfly. Like this is, I was not aware of her game, so I'm giving that the first smash right there.
Yeah. See, I love her. See, the thing is, I love that she had in her design. I love that there is a lot going on, but it is simplistic and
yeah, 100%.
lots going on. And her color scheme it's absolutely beautiful. Yes, the shoes. I love the design of those too. Simplistic, yet it very much the less is more, I think, category for that. So I would smash as well. All right. Next up, we have Lisa. She here. So Lisette, she is 20 in her second appearance. This is her 20-year-old appearance. She's a princess as well as an alchemist. However, she is extremely money greedy. So may the Lord help you. If you screw up a way that she can make a profit, she will come after you for it. However, she is also very much aware that there is more to life than a quick buck and loves life itself.
Okay. Shoot. Because like I like the design. It's nice. The gloves are cool. The face, the thing that's throwing me off the whole thing. I've never really, it's kind of a hot take, I know, because like I actually like really like Rias Grimmery from High School DxD, but like I don't really like red hair girls. I'm just never really been a huge fan. Rias is an exception because it's Rias Grimmery, but like I don't know, I think it's the way the hair color is. It's not like exactly red, but it's like red enough. I don't know, that's kind of what throws me like that. And I think with the dress, I don't know, just red's a color that pops, so I understand what they're going for, but
yeah,
I don't know, to me it's just shoot, I don't know. I think like, because for me the two biggest details I look at, surprisingly, knowing my track record, which my fans will know my track record with Risa, I do look at the face and the hairstyle. That's the first thing that pops up to me. That's like my go-getter right there. That's what it is. And like if one doesn't work but the other one does, it's kind of like, okay, what am I doing? I don't know. Shoot, I might pass. I do like her design though. I like it. It's just that red hair in the face is the main thing for me.
She did, yeah. I mean, now that you bring up Rias, like I definitely see how much she looks like her, and that does throw me off a little bit. I do like the rest of her design. I think the hair's a little much though.
Yeah.
Like I think if she didn't have like the side and it was just all put up in a ponytail like that, I'd like it a lot more. But overall, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the whole money greedy part.
Yeah,
because like if she's busy trying to make money, you want to stay out of her way, man. I'm gonna have to. I think it still have to be my my pass on this one as well.
All right.
Next up, Elfir Traum, otherwise known as Ellie. Now we've had some discussions about Ellie herself. She starts out at 15, but by the end of her game is 19. Or she might be, or depending on which ending you go to, she also is like 21. She's at least an adult by the end. Her biggest passion is cheesecake and making the best one. In fact, it's so vital to her character that it is actually, in fact, one of the endings to her game where she opens a bakery and stops being an alchemist.
I can't unsee the manga thing. I can't.
we discussed about.
Yeah. So for context,
to show off some of the art for that.
Yeah, we'll definitely. I'll definitely put some up on the screen here. For context, there was an old manga with Marie and Ellie. I don't know how you say it, but but Ellie just straight looks ugly in that manga, and I can't unsee it. She looks cute in this art, and I like the cape. The cape is sick. I really like capes, but and her face is cute, but the hair and that dadgum manga, I'm 100% passing. I just gotta. I can't. It's just that dadgum manga. I can't get it out of my head.
She looks a lot more decent in the second season manga, which is hilariously fan only. Like nobody scanned it in, which I'm sad about because I really did enjoy reading the silliness of the 7 chapters that are available. I have thought about buying the manga, but they're like the first volume's like $20, easy to pick up, but trying to find the other volumes is like a task in and of itself. The 4th volume, which I think is the rarest, is like $250, and like the 2nd volume is $150.
Dang, it's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if I was looking at just her game counterpart, I would definitely say Smash, but like I have to pass after looking at that manga variant.
Yeah.
I feel bad for it, but the manga variant just killed it for me.
I know.
All right, next up we have Eska. So in her second appearance, she is 21. This variant, I think she's like 15. I can also pull up the 21 variant, which I didn't like as much. This is her 21.
That's.
I wasn't as big a fan of the tail, which is kind of what kills it for me. I think if she still had like the less bushy tail, I'd like it a lot more.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, it minus the tail, it's cute. I can see it, but she still does look like, even though she's what 21, 20, like I'd still kind of pass low key because I don't know. She just looks too young. I would feel like in this situation, I'm putting myself in the shoes of like I'm in the world. You know, I got her in the room, right? I'm like, nah, you look too much like a 50. Like, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I know you're cool with it, but I'm not. That's just me. I'm too much of a moral person. I can't do this. I can't do this. We're going to stay friends, Eska. We just got to. You're cute, but we're staying friends.
Yeah, no, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So I'm passing. That one, that's crazy. That one's crazy. I'm still passing. I'm still passing on that.
It's like cute, but way too young looking.
Yeah.
I can't. There's Theris in this alt outfit, which I really like. And here's her in her normal outfit. So Theris, she's 19 in her second appearance. Let me see. I don't remember what her age was in her. I think she was under 8. She was a mom. But this is her at 19. She has an ability to tell. She has a special ability that tells her where ore is stored, including like very valuable ores. So like she could find out some gold for you, mine for some gold, make you rich that way. But as cool as she is often viewed as very childish for her age.
Yeah, so I feel the same thing that I did with Eska a little bit ago. I'm definitely gonna pass, but I'll say I have a little bit. She's cute, but I will say with the childish thing, I was gonna say she did kind of give me that vibe of like I could see her as like an adoptive daughter kind of thing. Like I would 100% like take her in as my own daughter or something like that, and raise her or something. Like I could see that, but like that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah, maybe like a sisterly kind of thing at most for me, and not like that weird stepsister kind of thing. Like, you're a sister to me. Like I'm friend zoning you in that sister way.
Yeah,
like, you're like how you have to get you're like a brother to me. From Theris to Iris, she's 16. She's very optimistic, clumsy, and she has no cooking skill, but she's very good at alchemy.
Well, she's 16, so I got to pass. Dadgummit.
Yeah, I pass on that.
I'm not saying anything else. That's all I'm saying.
Very, very revealing for 16. I mean, I'm a little, not very big fan of that, so pass on that. We have Juna, so Juna has no official age, but she's famous for hunting dragons and has stories and legends of her doing. She is also a woman of few words, but she's very kind-hearted.
Well, no official age, but I can 100% guarantee you that is not no daggum 16, 17, 18-year-old. This lady, she got to be like 27. I'm going in. Smash. Lady, a few words, by the end of the night, she going to be speaking about this for years to come. Legends of slaying dragons, I'm going to slay her dragon. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I agree with that wholeheartedly. And of course, she's got the blonde thing going, which I cannot resist.
Not huge on blondes, but anime blondes. Heck
yeah, anime blondes. Whew. Yeah, and no, she got it all in the right. She got everything right, and she could probably kick my ass.
Yeah, and I mean, she can supply me with milk when I'm running low. I don't got to go out and get the milk for the kids. I'm good to go.
Exactly.
The axe is sick too. The axe is really sick.
Oh man, we'd have to do a tier list, but this would definitely be S tier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, now we have Judith or Judy. Unfortunately, she is 16. She's a tomboy by nature, likes things that are round, and hates bothersome stuff. But she is also known to get herself and others into a lot of trouble. So, yeah, I'm gonna just pass immediately on that one, just because she's a troublesome bitch. Nah, no thank you.
Yeah, certainly pass, but she does have the cute daughterly look to her, for sure, but...
I feel like she'd be a very troublesome daughter type kid.
Yeah.
So this is Lily. She's 17, but I believe at the end of her game she's at least 20. I don't remember that exactly, but I believe you have like 3 years in her game to get her goal done. She's very ambitious, but she's also easily excitable, which leads her to mess a lot of stuff up. However, she is also very much able to pick up on social cues as well as anything alchemy.
Yeah, I'm passing. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw her, I was like, yeah, no. The hair, the plain, like, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I ain't no, like, I'm definitely not a person of, like, I don't care what status you come from in this sort of situation, as long as you're hot kind of thing. But she looks a little too poor. Like, I don't know. She looks like, you watch those medieval movies and it's like a peasant or something. She looks like a peasant. Literally. I can't. It's crazy.
She definitely has a rags to riches story. In her game, you have to, it takes place 20 years before the very first in the series, Marie, where you have to make $150,000 to make the academy.
Dang.
So
now, she's like the founder.
So if you think this is bad, wait till you see her OG. This is her OG design.
Oh dang, yeah, I still would pass probably low key. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like the face at all.
Yeah, and the pants. The pants is kind of.
The pants is meh. I don't really care about that. It's the face that kills it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, 100%.
All right, next up we have Lita. Unfortunately, another minor. She is 16 and is an artificial humanoid that sprouts angel wings when she's overworking herself. So, like, she's human, but she's not really human, but, like, still having an official age of 16 is a little weird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. That's yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, gonna have to pass on that. We have Lilua. She is also 16. She's the adopted daughter of one of the other Atelier protagonists, Rorona. She's extremely optimistic and is always determined to do the impossible to keep everyone and everything she loves protected.
You mentioned Rorna, and that made so much sense. I was like, wow, she looks like really like very cute. I'm gonna pass, but very, very cute, 100%. Because obviously she's too young. But
yeah, another daughter type thing.
Yeah.
This is Lighty. She's 14.
Yeah, I just passed.
Yeah, just passed. I even have the description. I was like, and I was writing it, and I was like, man, all I need to know, she's 14. Honestly, just past that. All right, move on to my favorite, Marie or Marlone. She's 19 in her first appearance and 25 in basically every other appearance she is in. She's a blonde, bomb-loving wine aficionado who loves adventures and explosions. But she's extremely lazy when it comes to household chores. And on top of that, she is someone who's kind to the world and acts as a doctor to those who don't have money for medicine.
Yeah, smash. You get. I mean, she starts out at 19, so good already good. And then she's 25. Like, you can tell she's 25. She's got that 25 on her. And for 25, I gotta say, much like my favorite, who we'll get into later, which my fans know who that is, aged very beautifully, amazing.
And honestly, as much as also the manga part with that does like not help.
Yeah.
Later on, like the second season covers definitely do her a lot better justice.
I like her big ponytail, and then how like the little beads like separate her hair. That's so cool. And then like she kind of has like one of those like bikinis with a shawl type of vibe that I really like with the long cloak. That's cool. That's really cool.
I definitely like that. I also like that the beads also kind of act as earrings too a little bit, which is kind of neat. It's definitely a very interesting design compared to most protagonists, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Mariella, or Marie, she also does not have an official age. But she comes from the one single game that is actually meant to be a dating simulator. Atelier Crone, Dear for Automate. Her favorite food is jam tarts, and she loves to research random topics.
My fans know me too well. I'm 100% passing. Not, I don't know. She does look like she's overage. That's what I'll say. But I just, I don't know. Like. Even if she was, if we had official confirmation, mine are 100% passing. But if like she was older, let's say in a scenario where she is overage, I'd just be like, no, you're too. I can't. It's just like you're too plain. You're too just sweet. I wouldn't want to ruin your innocence like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me.
Yeah, I definitely feel that too. Like especially because she got the blush going on too, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like. Plus, she has all these different suitors in her own game.
Yeah, she looks like a dating sim character.
Yeah, I'm not taking that from her. Yeah, or her from them. She's good. I'll pass.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Maruru. This is her third appearance. She's 22. She was a very sheltered princess. She does often ignore her royal duties and sneaks out of the castle. And absolutely loves alchemy, but it is to her father's. Basically her father very much disapproves of this, sneaking out and practicing alchemy. Aside from that, she's very bubbly and curious. She's got a little bit of a rebellious thing going on here. I feel like.
Yeah, she gives me the vibes of tsundere, you know, like, it's not like I like you or anything, you know, kind of thing. The cute, 100%. I'm leaning towards Smash, but the thing that's taking me away is that thing about her dad, bro. I don't want to put up with the king, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's no way that dude's going to be putting up with me, that's for sure. That's the only thing, but she might be goated at keeping it a secret. You never know.
Yeah,
so
no, I'll happily deal with the king for a little bit, man. I think the king would come to like me after a while.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you give him some time after my stupid shenanigans, you know, it would.
Yeah. You could be like, listen, man. Tell you what, I will do my best to help keep your daughter from learning alchemy, and maybe we can work something out here.
Yeah, it's
And then
like I
like
give you an air.
I'll
You know
let
what I'm
her go
saying?
do it. Yeah, like I'll try and convince him that like I'm on his side, but then like she's off still doing it anyways, and I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, I would be like, here. What I'll do is I'll let her still be an alchemist. Give him an heir, a great grandson, great granddaughter, and then they don't have to do the alchemy. They can do the king stuff or the queen stuff or the princess stuff. Maybe
So
on
I
that
think
case, I might go for it. I might smash.
I think we're gonna go with the smash. Just kind of like thinking about that.
In terms of,
but hey,
yeah, in terms of body type, definitely not my type. But the face and the hair does it a lot for me. And I don't know. Like tsunderes and tomboys are kind of like they're definitely not the same thing, but they're kind of like synonymous in a way. So like her being like, like I don't know, just something in my head be like, after it's done and then I ask her if she enjoyed it, she's like, it's not like I enjoyed it or anything. Like, there's just something like, yeah, she totally liked it, but she ain't gonna admit it. That's just kind of funny.
All right, next up is Nelk. We've had a few discussions about Nelk and her design. I'm not a fan of her design. Like everything else is cool.
Yes.
It's just her it's just her like color scheme that absolutely bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like if they made the color scheme better, I would go for it. But I might have this might be one I'm heavily leaning past.
What age?
Yeah, she has no official age. However, I can say she's very well assumed she's an adult, considering that she runs an entire city.
Okay.
She is the only Atelier protagonist to not have any talent in alchemy, but she is a big political figure.
Okay.
As a noble woman. So I think I could probably go for a smash on this one, despite not liking a lot of her color scheme.
Yeah.
I think if I look at just like her and her regular outfits, just like the I don't know, the dress and whatnot and the hat, I could go for it. It's not bad.
Yeah, assuming she's an adult, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you on the design. The color scheme is just completely off, so I'm gonna be a little scummy here. She, in terms of her body, is 100% my freaking type. So I would 100% go for it. Because think about it like this: you have this goofy clothes, you're smashing. She ain't gonna have her clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and the hair, the eyes. Love the hair and the eyes. That's the big thing for me. The hair and the eyes, and then she got a rack. So I'm gonna go 100% on that. I'm going 100% on that.
It's very close. Just because of that, but yeah, you are right. I'd have to go for a smash.
Yeah, gonna give her some of that, politics, I guess you could say.
So next up we have Resna. Again, no official age, but as everybody knows, she's the alchemy geek, probably somewhere on the spectrum with how much she obsesses about it.
Thanks.
I'm gonna pass on this one just because, a little too young looking for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too. She's very cute, but I also actually, this is where I start kind of knowing about some of the characters. I know about Resna. I like her geeky side, but that's the thing. Like I would be like, no, like first of all, like I feel like she'd be too persistent because like if you actually gave her that chance, she might get obsessed and want more, and then she's gonna keep asking. But also, like she just does seem too like sweet, friendly about, like, I don't know, to me it's like that's just a little bit of a I mean she's cute 100%, but like I don't know, it's just I don't think I could.
All right, this is Rorona. So here she's one of the few protagonists to get a ton of official ages. She starts out as 14 in Japan but 17 in the US versions. But this is her fourth appearance where she is 35.
Cool.
Yeah. She is also very childish for her age, but enjoys traveling around the world. She does love anything she considers cute, and anyone that she does meet gets a cute nickname. Honestly, yeah. So honestly, a cute nickname on top of, a matured woman, I'm going for it.
Yeah, I was not aware of her game. Like I said with Aisha, or Aisha or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, Aisha or whatever. I was not aware of her game. I didn't know she had this old. Like, golly, she is. That's mommy material right there. Not the face, the hair, 100% doing it for me. The design doing it for me. Body type, maybe not the big, but mature woman. I feel like, and just by looking at her, I feel like you would just have. It's just one of those smooth sailing relationships. You would just be in a relationship with her and it's smooth sailing. You know, everything's great. You go travel, she's happy, you're happy. It's just chill. There's never going to be any fighting. That's what it feels like. That's what I'm probably going to go for it too. I would 100%.
Yeah. All right.
Smash.
Everyone knows Miss Rosalind Stout, 21 by her third appearance.
Yeah, smash. Already gonna say it. Well, chat, everybody. Why did I say chat? Everybody in my fan base, they know. Smash 100%. I have a ton of Ryza merch. I love Ryza. She's amazing. Tomboy, girlish tomboy. I'll do the descriptions here. Girlish tomboy, loves adventure, loves her friends. She's not very much on the girly side, but she was not very much. She had alchemic talent, but she didn't know until she learned from her teacher. And then she became the ultimate alchemist and then lost some of that and then got it back, you know, got the awesome cool pinwheel staff. She's hot. I'm 100% going for it. She's hot. I feel like she kind of like low key, like she likes that adventure. So you're going to have a lot of fun just going out on dates and 100%, but you're also like, she seems like one of those people. She low key a freak a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, just smash 100%. I right as I saw her, I did. You heard it. I said it right before you said anything. I just said it. 100%. We're going.
Yeah.
No regrets.
I will. Yeah. I could take it or leave it, but I will go with smash on this one. She is very different, and I do agree with the dates thing.
100%.
We have Chalice Stera. She is 16. She is a minor. She's the daughter of a village chief who searches for a means to save her home. She also has trouble often socializing, but through her travels becomes a very worldly person.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've known about her from Resolariana because she's like one of the first characters you get. 100% passing. But dang, she was goated in that game. Holy crap, she was like such a good shield breaker in that game. So I will say that. I will say that she was goated in that game. But yeah, 100% passing.
I think I would enjoy hearing about her travels, and that's
yeah.
Pass otherwise. We have Shallot here.
Dragon Ball Legends.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. Not that Shallot though. This 18-year-old girl is very inexperienced, but she has a love for magic, which she mistakes for alchemy. Her biggest goal is to get rich and accomplish something in her life. But she has to start small as nothing but a humble trash cleaner. She also makes lots of songs up on the fly and will sing them as she makes them up.
Yeah, the inexperienced part already gives me the pass, even though she is of age mainly. But I will say she's really, really freaking cute. I love the Gyru design. She looks so much like a gal type girl. And I'm not like huge on gals IRL, but in anime, I love me a Gyru. I love me an anime Gyru. She looks like one.
She gives me the vibe of like the first girlfriend kind of thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she wouldn't be my forever love, but she definitely would be like a first girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Like those shoes are so cute too.
Yeah, but I would pass ultimately. Next up, we have Sophie.
Woo!
This is her third appearance, and she is 24. She's bright and cheerful, which helps calm everyone around her. But she's also a slacker when it comes to things like keeping time amongst household chores. She might rival Marie in this sense. In fact, with Marie in one of her games, she starts taking out the trash. So actually, Sophie is worse than Marie in this case.
It's funny. Well, I was aware of Sophie's game, but I was not aware of this particular game at her oldest. That's I don't know. Dang, what is it with them getting older and then they just have like mommy vibes? Like that's
I
crazy.
It
Like
is really
and much like Risa and Marie, aged absolutely beautiful. I think I don't know. I'm like this one is actually kind of hard because like one, she is legal, so I would 100% go for it. But at the same time, like I don't know. There's just something about shoot. I don't know. She kind of mommy. I think I'll go for it 100%.
Yeah, I would go for it.
It's just that body type for me, I think, is what was like making me like, I don't know.
Suelle. She's a gun-toting tomboy, 14-year-old girl who can't stand bugs.
Yeah, pass.
Straight pass. Like woman, like girl, what are you doing holding guns like this? You are too young for this.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious though, but pass.
Yeah, it is absolutely hilarious. Next one is Totori. She's 26 by her third appearance, but this one is of her at 21. She is a clumsy gal, but she's very sweet and caring. But it seems that she tires out very easily. She's also one of the few protagonists to be a teacher to other protagonists.
Okay, well, I was already going to pass, but now I'm going to probably pass even more on the tiring out thing, 100%, in the context of what we're talking about. But even though she was legal the whole time, I don't know, this is probably going to be my first, like, legal pass, I think. Because I haven't passed on any of the legal ones yet. But,
yeah,
I don't know, she just kind of seems a little boring. I don't know.
Yeah, she'd probably be more for somebody who's, like, asexual or aromantic or something.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
She seems more like one of those people that you would just kind of be with, but you wouldn't do anything with them. It's just like somebody to keep company around, I guess.
All right, this next one is Ulrika. She is 15 and 16 at the end of her game. She acts kind of like a mother to her mana creature, Ryu, who literally is born at the beginning of her game. She's got a very southern twang. And I mean, she grew up in the country, so if you wanted a southern girl, she might be it, but you'd have to be, under 18 for that.
Yeah, well, I'm already passing on that, but the southern thing was interesting because I'm from the south, so that was at least interesting. So I would probably get along. I'd get along well with her for sure because I'm southern too. So
yeah. Very much so. Okay. Next up, we have Vize. She's 17. She's an average alchemist who grew up as an orphan, but was able to become a very high-spirited and endearing person with a good sense of justice.
Yeah, well, not of age, so I'm passing.
Yeah.
Great personality, though. I'll say that. Great personality.
Viorate. Now, this one I have to do a really funny rant for, even though she is underage. But this is really fun. So, this 15-year-old girl absolutely loves carrots. I mean, literally, I kid you not, she makes everything carrot-related. She probably cooks with carrots, bakes with carrots. Her whole town is called Carrot Village. If she was a real person, I bet her favorite character would be Bugs Bunny. But beside her love of carrots, she is very skilled with housework, but hates talking about height. So, all you minor guys out there, short kings, that's your girl right here.
Yeah.
She was also interestingly taught by Ellie's rival, Isel, which is very interesting.
She does not look underage, but I'm 100% passing.
It does not. It's very weird. But yeah, passing for sure, just because of that age. But I think with her love of carrots, she's definitely taking care of herself in probably some way.
And you already know she can see real freaking good too if she eating carrots that much.
Last up on the block is Yunia, 21 years old, a very troubled past, but like many other protagonists of this series, she wants to help everyone with the power of alchemy. Show off what it can really do to help people.
I freaking love her design so much. Oh my gosh. I would 100%, but I think it would be kind of one of those things that this is one of the ones I'd be like, I would do it, but I would feel kind of unsure about it because she's very sweet, and I feel like if I took something from her like that, something as important as a sanctity such as that, I don't think she wouldn't dislike it, but I think I don't know, maybe she would be very bashful after, and then it'd make me be like, you know, kind of give me second guesses, but I would still 100% do it. I'm not really a booty guy, but daggum, like, she got the cake. That's 100%. Like,
I think, yeah, see, like, I think, like, I would do it, but I think what would possibly make me pass on this is definitely, like, how you put it. I also feel like she's one of those people that, like, her first love is always going to be her true love kind of thing.
Yeah, so you would be definitely, like, if you definitely were the one to encounter her first, she's 100%, like, ride or die for you. So you know you're going to spend the rest of your life with her. So that's the good thing. That's the good thing. You know, so you just gotta.
You just gotta like what she does all the time.
Yeah, you just gotta get to her before Lucas does. Was that his name, Lucas or something? I think his name was Lucas or something.
Something like that. The green coated dude.
No, that was the one that has the sister. That was her best friend.
Oh yeah. I think
dude with the shield.
Yeah, no, I'd probably. I think yeah, you would have to get like. You'd have to beat him and like actually getting with her first.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know if they actually like each other. I haven't gotten that far in the game, but you get a lot of like shipping, like vibes, couple vibes from them. So yeah, that's why I say that.
I do get shipping vibes from them.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of the characters you get shipping vibes with, like her, like him, and I think Nina was her name or whatever, the one lady.
Yeah.
I think you really get a lot of shipping vibes from them.
Yeah. God, I love her design though. Golly.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, she is the last one on our list of the main protagonists.
All right. Sounds good.
So, overall, a lot of them are just way too underage. I think it's probably like a good 60% maybe, not that much, or like 45. But like, a lot of them are way underage. I don't like that.
Yeah. And then there's like the adult ones. Most of them are like mommy, but then there's like a few where you're like, I don't know. I feel like I would do it, but I'd regret it after. Like, you know, like I ain't gonna regret nothing after. I was gonna say something that was gonna be a little wild. I'll edit this part.